Okay, welcome everybody. Saturday in Chicago, Saturday morning. Nice and cool and crisp here. I think it was in the 40s this morning. I see some leaves turning color. Fall is starting to set in. It's probably about 50 right now. I think headed to a high of 60. So nice and crisp. And we're getting ready to face off against the Blue Army, which is the Blue Army is a high school team, like the best kids in Minnesota high school, apparently. There's a stick that just jumped up in the air. We got out there. We have Fisher at center, Smitty chasing the puck. We have Caleb back there on defense. We have Jackson right there. Kid shoots one, just sends it wide. Out of the zone, comes all the way back deep in their zone. Jackson is chasing, number 2. And there's Fisher giving him some support. Jackson's still on him. Smitty, Jacob Smith, tries to grab it. The kid sends it in to our near side corner. Shot, blocker save. Phillip is in net. There's a pretty big hit, and that was on Caleb, who is one of our stronger kids. And then there's Xander, absorbed a hit. Hard to see in the corner. So nice, another shot by them. Another shot and a cover by Phillip. And the first whistle. So sorry I didn't start the clock, but I'll readjust. We're at 15:53. In the first period. Next line out. Looks like we got Ryan. TJ's back there. Lincoln is out there. Battle in the corner. Caden is battling. Ryan is poking at it. And don't get it out. Shot doesn't make it through. TJ chips it up. We get it out of the zone. They back it into their zone. Pressure by Lincoln and Caden. They get it down into our zone again. TJ circled around near side corner. Bring it up. Bjorn overskates it. Kid shoots one. Goes wide of the net. So far they have about, well, I don't know how many shots actually on net, but a lot of shots towards the net. There's a nice job by Ryan. Their goalie swings it around to the near corner. At the hash marks, there's a battle. Lincoln battles. Ryan pulls it through. Doesn't quite get a shot off. Lincoln puts his guy up on the boards. And they circle it up to the far side hash marks. Cross ice pass off the kid's stick around his back and jumps into the play. Covered up by Phillip. TJ, his helmet cage comes undone, pushes his winger out of the way. And we're at about 14:41 left in the first period. We have our 14s rider team here watching the 16s play. Blue Army keeps it alive. Shot, rebound, save, chipped out. That was Chase. He's out there now with Lars, Jack, Stewart, and Landon Palak. Landon has a puck. He swings it up. They keep it in the zone. Landon pulls it through, skates to the near boards, chips it up to Colton. Colton chases it into the zone. Landon forces it around the far side, tries to pull it to the center. He does. James comes in. Puck gets kicked out in front. And Blue Army's off to the races. Shot, low shot. Nice save by Phillip. Picked up by Lars. Lars swings around away from pressure. Backhands it around to TJ. No, that was James. Sorry, James. Gets it up to Landon. Landon, outlet pass. Right to Chase. Chase has got some space. Chase makes a nice little move and shoots. And covered by the goalie. And there's some pushing around the net. Jackson's there. Chase comes in to give him his 2 cents as well. And a shove while he's at it. So 13:30 on the clock. Score is 0-0. Face-off comes outside the zone. Why? Why? I don't know. Puck into the zone. Chase. Jack Stewart. They get it out. Jack Stewart races back. Beats his guy, of course. Jack tries to get up the boards. He leaves it for Ryan. Trudgeon is out there again. Ooh, nice little swing around by Ryan right in front of the net. Nobody from our team to pick it up. Blue Army outlets it through center ice to the near side boards into our zone. And Kane puts a hit on the kid. Jack tries to slam at it. Ryan chips it across to Kane. Kane has it, and he dumps it into the zone. Ryan chases on net, covered and held onto by their goalie, who's a pretty large dude, if you see what I'm saying. So again, Blue Army is, I guess, the top high schoolers from Minnesota. That's what I understand. At least that's what I was told. Face off to their goalie's left. We're waiting for Xander to come back out on the ice. We have Fisher at center. We have Jacob at left wing and Jackson at right wing. There's a nice shot by Jacob. Gets one off really fast. Saved by their goalie. They chip it up and out around Xander. Caleb goes back, and it's icing against Blue Army. Face-off comes back down to the Blue Army zone. Fisher, number 17, takes the face. Jacob to his left. Jackson to his right. James is on defense. Didn't make the jump on that. Bjorn is his D partner. They swing it far side. Shot. Ooh, off of something. Swung back out. Fisher gloved it down to himself and then tries to get up around the boards. Leaves it for James. James up off the boards to Jackson. Jackson tries to poke it, but their D take over. Jackson puts some good pressure on him and then loses an edge. Does a little pirouette on the ice. Fisher almost kept it in, but he did pick the puck. Nice job. Jackson sends it to Jacob. Into our zone. No icing. Bjorn comes out across the blue line through center ice. Bjorn with it. Near side board shot. Wide of the net. And puck almost splits our D, and Jacob is covering on D again. He backhands it up into neutral ice. Icing is waved. Lincoln comes out along with Fisher still out there. Xander tries to sling it into the zone. Xander stick gets jumped up into the air. Caden shot, saved by their goalie. Nice shot by Caden. That was a quality chance. Created by Xander and Lincoln there, right at the blue line. So there's Zando, he's heading off. Ryan, face off. Caden left, Lincoln right. James and Lars on defense. Puck comes back, Lincoln sends it to James. James sends it in just wide of the net. Caden tries to get it. Ryan picks it up. Ryan circles around. Swings it around to Caden. Caden backhands it but loses control. Blue Army outlets it. Caden grabs it again and sends it into the zone. Lincoln goes hard to chase after it, going after the goalie, but he sends it right up to the dot. Picked up by Ryan there. Backhand and shot by Caden. Caden gets two good opportunities. The goalie just shut him down though. Lincoln takes it around the net. Gets rubbed off by Blue Army kid. Lincoln chips it back around to Caden, but picked up by their D. Puck goes in front of the net. Lars sends one just wide. Caden! Oh, with another opportunity, couldn't quite unload that one. Lars sends another one, but takes a hit. Ryan gets after this one, picks it up at the hash, top of the circle. Swings it through. Lincoln sends it down to James. James tries to center a pass. Can't quite get it in front of the net. And they get it out of the zone. Lincoln's working the defense. They just sling it in and change. Full line change for almost both teams. I think Lincoln is still caught out there. but he'll probably send this pass. Nice pass, cross ice to Chase, but it was interrupted at the last second. They walk through the middle, picked up by Trudge. Trudgeon grabs it, gets it to the blue line, but they send it back down deep behind our net into the near side corner, where Lars goes to battle with the kid, and we're just, centering pass, interrupted by James. Into the near side corner again. Lars is banging. James comes away with it, sends it up the ice to Landon, does get it out, and then chases off to the races. It's 2-on-1. Oh, shoot, just a little bit too far ahead for Colton, but that was a really good opportunity there. Face off in the offensive zone. Landon takes it, gets sandwiched. Chase is banging on the boards. Landon comes in to try to shake it. It comes loose. Landon picks it up, has possession. Gets interrupted by the ref. And Bjorn, Landon again, over to TJ. TJ sends it up. Blue Army picks that up at the red line, skates it into the zone. TJ shuts him down, drops his stick. Bjorn sends it around. Chase picks it up, far side boards going down. Circled around. He falls, but Landon picks it up. Colton grabs it, sends it back to Chase. Chase is in the corner working it, trying to come out with it, but Blue Army does. Bjorn picks it up at the blue line, just in neutral ice, circles around and swings it in. Ooh, nice move by that number 2 kid. That was a good way to put his body between the puck and the player. Bjorn grabs it, sends it up the ice. Kane in front of our bench. Cross ice pass, misses Jack. Jack comes back to try to pick it up. They get it down into our zone. Send it off the backboards, almost in front of the net, but it's picked up by Bjorn. Bjorn, little bouncing pass up to Kane. Kane gets it ahead to Ryan out there again. Jack gets worked up into the boards. Kane comes in to support, and the puck is going our way. Ryan has it, trying to pull it through, gets it behind the net. Xander comes down to the hash. Puck is still working at the hash mark. Ryan has it, centering pass, doesn't get through to Kane. Kane was there waiting. They get it out of the zone. Caleb banging his guy. Ooh, little shot went just wide of the net. And puck is out of the zone, but picked up by Blue Army at the red line. And there we go, Kane. Nice body. Causes a turnover. The puck goes back into our zone. Picked up by Xander in the near corner. Xander skates it, makes a move to the inside, through center ice, backhands it up the boards, picked up by their defense. Outlet to their center. Caleb almost interrupted that one, but Xander goes back to try to grab it, but nice hit by Xander. Kid walks down, shot over the net, into the near boards, picked up by Ryan. Ryan circled it around behind the net to Xander. Xander swings it up. Oh, nice job. That was Jackson, kicks it out. Offsides. Ryan couldn't quite pull it across the line. He was trying to grab it and pull it up. Face off right in front of us, picked up by Lars. Lars leaves it for James. James sends it deep. Goes behind the net to the far side corner. Ryan is there. Jackson tries to get it through. Their defense picks it up and sends it out. Picked up by James at the red line. James sends it back up just inside the zone. Smitty's there. They send it hard. Down deep, getting close. Kid tries to do a little shorthand shot and went up and over. Another one tried to go off the back of the goalie, but it didn't work. James tries to skate it out, but he loses it. Blue Army takes over at the dot. Circles it around. Oh, James frickin' rocks this kid in the face. And there's no call on that one. And then another hit by James. The kid comes back to hit James, and they're just still banging, as you can see. He wasn't too happy with that, but it was a good play by James. Puck into their zone, overskated by Riders. Jackson has it. Jackson looking to move. Jackson at the dot, sends one across ice. Fisher can't quite connect with that one. He was standing in front of the net. Blue Army skates it up across the red line. Kid pulls up and then dumps it in. Goes down deep. Lars goes back, bangs. Jackson picks it up, moves around a Kid, sends it up ice to their D. D shoots, saved by Phillip. He holds on with the glove save. Nice job, boys. So I'm a little ahead of the game on the time clock, so we're at 4:52 left in the first. I'll just pause the clock, but the score is good, 0-0. They came out in a fury, and then we have responded pretty well, I think. So next line out there, Trudgeon, Lincoln, Caden, I think. Bjorn is out there. Who's the other D? TJ. Yeah, TJ has the puck. He swings it to the near side to Caden. Caden tries to chip it up and out. Stick to side. Oh my gosh, you see that puck right in front of the net? Great save by Phillip. Lincoln chips it to Ryan. Ryan is going off to the races. Ryan shoots. Oh, that was Caden that shoots. TJ down to Ryan. Ryan down to Lincoln. Lincoln tries to shoot, circle it in. Picked up by Ryan behind the net. Good opportunity there. Getting some possession. Oh, shoot. That was a bad turnover. TJ sends it deep. Caden clears the zone. Lincoln chases hard. After number 2, Lincoln gets a stick on it. Almost got it out to Caden. Lincoln picked it up again. Tries to get it over to Trudge, who cuts. Puck went right through the crease. Picked up by Bjorn. Bjorn skates it to the near side. He cuts into the middle. He's got Trudgeon. Sends it. And, bounces over Lincoln's stick. Shoot. Bjorn. Nice job, Bjorn. Lincoln couldn't quite connect on that backhand. And now they're off to the races. The other way, one on. Oh, you have to see that save. What a save by Phillip. Beautifully done. Little bit of a breakaway there because everybody was caught down in the offensive zone. TJ was left out hanging, but Phillip came through for us. Okay, who do we have at center? I think it's Colton. Yep. Takes the face off. Landon is out there. The kid grabs it, sends it, shoots. Puck covered by Phillip. Xander's out there. Caleb is out there on defense. Xander sends it up to the near hash. Chipped ahead by, I think that's Chase. Yep, Chase gets buried down with the guy. Picked up by Xander. Xander backpedals a little bit and then skates it across the blue. Chase gets an elbow in the back. It's sent down into our zone, offensive zone. Outlet pass, wide side. Xander goes back. Xander backhands it around to Caleb into the far corner. Caleb around to Xander. Xander chips it up ice to Chase. Chase, nice pass up to Landon. Landon coming down top of the circle. One-timer by Phillip. Nice setup. Or by Chase. Chase had that one-timer, and the goalie saved it, but it was a beautiful play. Caleb sends one. Blocked by their defense. In front, doesn't make it through. They come out through neutral ice into our zone. Pushed wide by Caleb. Backhanded up the ice and out of the zone. Their D has to recover. There we go. Oh, Chase almost had a reach on that one. Puck gets shipped down behind our net. Picked up by Lars. Lars up to, who is that? Kane. Loses it, gets backhanded down. James picks it up, near corner, sends it around to the far side to Lars. Lars off a skate. It comes out of the zone. They're going to call ice on that? No icing, because it went off a skate. Cool. And Trudge gets it, pulls it in. Ooh, nice hit. Jack Stewart comes up, shoots one. Oh! Goalie can't control it. And Ryan almost shot that. Jack almost shot that. Nice play by Riders. Kid doesn't release a shot, picked up by Bjorn. Bjorn up ice, just behind Trudgeon. Trudgeon goes after it, gets behind the net, pulls it through, leaves it in front. Bjorn almost got it. And they go, comes up and out of play. Okay, 1 minute remaining in the period. Stick to side by Phillip. Phillip, far corner. Up to Jackson. Jackson outlets it to Smitty. They get it back down in the zone. TJ chases it. Bjorn picks it up. Gets around to TJ. TJ watches it go by. Jacob gets it up to the blue line and out. Fisher grabs it. Fisher's got somebody. Oh, Jackson was right there. Beautiful play. And TJ grabs it. TJ, shoot it, shoot it, shoot it. He sends it around behind the net. Fisher pulls it through, then gets worked into the boards by that big number 3. They have some big D. There's a big hit by Jackson. Nice job. Xander goes back. It is a whistle being offside. Face off down in their zone, 19.5 left in the first period. Puck loose, picked up by them, sent out for icing again. This year. So, who do we have out here? Lincoln, Caden, Ryan, Lars, and James on defense. We're going to be working left to right this time, this period. Puck drop, comes back, James has it, sends it around to Lars. Lars sends it up, Trudgeon has it, Trudgeon leaves it for Lincoln, just a little bit wide, but we almost try to keep it in. James sends it in, we clear the zone. Lincoln goes to try to pick it up. They get it up the hash marks. Outlet pass to the wide side boards. And into the zone. Trudgeon tries to put some pressure on him. Kid moves around through the center, looking for an opportunity. Swings it back to the other far side D. Shipped through the crease. They send it around to the near corner. Ryan comes in. Send it through. Shot. Saved by Phillip. Bounces wide of the net. Puck down at Lars's feet. Ryan tries to get it off. Touches the net, but they don't blow the whistle. Lincoln sends it up and out. Ryan goes after it. Ryan races. Ryan. Kid goes down. No call. Ryan tries to swing it around. He had Caden right in front. Ryan again to Caden, but Caden doesn't get there. Lincoln bangs. They get it up, out of the zone. Back to Bjorn. Bjorn gets it to Lincoln. Lincoln sends it wide to Caden. Caden fans on a shot. Sorry I'm so far away. Caden gets taken down, and there's no, yeah, there is a call coming. Ryan punches the kid, then has words with him. 20's heading to the box, it looks like. No, not 20. Number 5. All right, our first power play. So, looks like Landon, Colt, Chase up front, and TJ and Caleb Not sure the other D. Right in front of our bench. Can't really read the number. Face off. Nope, that's Bjorn. Bjorn has it. Bjorn, top of the circle to Chase. Chase fans on it, resets. He goes up to the point. Chase walks in. Bottom of the circle. Landon shoots. Low angle shot. Gets sent back up the ice. Interrupted by the ref, which is good for us. Picked up by Bjorn. Skated across the blue line into the zone. Then he gets crunched by two guys and they just zing it down to the other end. Phillip leaves it for Chase. Chase skates it around. Chase up the near boards. Chase all the way down behind the net. Still has possession. Leaves it for Colt. Colt back up to Chase. Chase over to Bjorn. Bjorn. Good movement. Chase in the middle. Chase walks down. Colt. Oh! There is one by Landon. From Colt. Through the middle. Shipped right on the right-hand side of the net, right under the goalie's glove. And yeah, baby, Lando gets it in there from Colt. Beautiful play. Nice setup. Way to go, boys. Let's put that one up for sure. Get that on the scoreboard. 1-0 Riders. Yeah. Colt at center, Kane right side, Jack left side. Caleb and Xander on defense. Puck comes into the zone. Kid gets it down to the hash mark, cuts to the bottom of the circle, centering pass, and they respond within about 5 seconds. Same kind of play. Shipped it to the backside. So we're knotted at 1. One to one. Didn't take them too long to respond. Ryan, Lincoln back to Lars. Lars over to James. James gets ridden into the wall. And then Ryan takes it away. He goes to Lincoln. Just gets beyond him. Caden picks it up. Gets into the zone. Caden sends one through. Lincoln! Oh, off the post. Shot. Saved by their goalie. Oh. Puck comes out of the zone. That was a good opportunity. Ryan, far side. Sends it back to James. James holds on to it. We reset. Icing is called. Caden touched it, but they must not have seen it. And fresh legs come out. Bjorn TJ defense. Jacob Smith, Fisher, and Jackson up front. Face off to Phillips left in our zone. Our defensive zone. Bjorn picks it up. Bjorn sends it up to Jackson. Jackson skates it up across the blue line, goes wide. Gets ridden up into the boards pretty hard, and he gets up, loses his stick. Bjorn circles it around. Nice job, Bjorn, but the kid forces him to kick it back. TJ up the boards to Jackson. Jackson puts it down into the zone. Smitty comes in with the big hit. Battle at the hash marks and the near side boards. Their D come away with it. Number 8 is a pretty big dude. He gets hit by Jackson. They flick it up and out. That will probably not be icing. Bjorn brings it back to the near side, then he cross ice right in front of the net to TJ. TJ gets it to Jacob. Jacob touches it into the zone. TJ skates up. TJ across the blue line, top of the circle, far side hash. Then he gets frickin' rocked. And the puck jumps up out. Bjorn hustles back to get that. He's got some pretty strong pressure on him. He slams it up, picked up by their D at the red line. Sent to the far side. Oh, nice job. Fisher touches it to Jacob. Jacob fans on a shot. It goes to the end boards, and then he absorbs a hit down there. TJ just had that one come out of the zone. He comes back to Caleb. Caleb back to TJ, a far side. TJ up to Chase. Chase touches it into the zone, and Jackson chases it. Chase loses an edge. Blue Army comes in, working down the middle, circles around, top of the circle, backhands it, up and not out. Their D step in, and they send it down behind the net. Xander's back there, trying to make it happen. They send it to the near corner. Oh, shoot, this kid stepped right in front of it. Backhand shot, just goes wide, luckily. Chase, Landon picks it up. Landon's looking for number 2. Landon leaves it for Chase. Chase backhands it, nobody there. Picked up by Blue Army. Blue Army skates it quickly out of the zone. Shot goes wide. Near side corner, bounces up and out of play. Oh, shoot. Sorry about that, guys. I know you know BB Living by now. That was a long time, too. I'm surprised nobody said that before. All right. Yeah, just let me know or tell somebody, and I'll change things or modify or whatever. Lars. Sorry, that made it hard to see, I'm sure, if you're only watching half the screen. Lars grabs it, sends it to, who is that, Fisher? No, that was James. Oh! James battling back here in the corner. Ryan comes in to try to help. Send it up. To their point, shot gets blocked. Chase goes to Ryan. Ryan into their zone, leaves it for Chase. Chase at the hash marks, goes down low behind the net. Up to Kane. Kane tries to get a shot, can't quite get one. Lars tries to keep it in, and there's a 2-on-1 going the other way. Shot saved by Phillip. Beautiful save. Nice job, Phillip. Puck is loose. Comes up to the top of the circle. Kid sends it through. Chase. Head man up to Kane. Kane. Whistle is blown. And they're heading to the box. Let's see if we can make them pay again. Number 11. See what the call is. Not sure exactly what that call was. But we are on the power play. Looks like we have TJ and Bjorn. Lincoln, Kate, and Ryan out there for the power play. Puck dropped, puck loose, back to Bjorn. Bjorn at the point. Bjorn sends one blocked. It gets away out of the blue, across the blue line. Lincoln goes back to Bjorn. Bjorn goes to TJ. TJ right in front of our bench, sends it deep. Lincoln comes in, gets kicked up and out again. Ryan goes back after it. So 20 seconds gone off of the power play situation. Lincoln touches it, goes after it, goes into the zone deep. Ryan bounces back up to Bjorn. Bjorn down to the hash marks. Bjorn sends one in, and short angle shot, but their goalie saved it. New line. Colt, Landon, Caleb, Xander, and Chase. Colt takes the face off. Puck is loose. And Landon kicks it back to Xander. Xander works it down to the hash, and he chases in the corner, and they sling it out all the way down ice. No icing. Picked up by Chase. Chase skates it up the near boards. through center ice, then gets sandwiched, turns over the puck. Chase pulls it back down on an errant outlet pass. Chase at the top of the circle. He's got Xander. Colt, Xander, back to Chase. Chase walks it in top of the circle, sends one through. Landon off his skate. Caleb backhands it down behind the net. Colt picks it up, sends it up to Chase. Chase shoots one. Blocker save. Pulled down by Colt. Colt has it, sends it back over to Chase, far side. Sets it up at the top of the circle, comes up to Xander. Xander back to Chase. Chase down to Colt. Colt looking for somebody to come through. Xander almost keeps that alive, but he's got some big pressure. He backhands it around to Caleb. Caleb grabs it, sends it back to Xander. Xander. 2 seconds, 1 second, and the kid's out of the box. So that wasn't quite as successful as our other outing on the power play, but we still got some opportunities there. Colt, good pressure behind the net. Jackson comes in, loses an edge, but creates a turnover. Is that Caden? No, that might be Kane, sorry. Kane is out there, Jackson. Fisher. 7:21 remaining in the second. Score is tied at 1. Offside. Blue Army. Fisher takes a face-off. Puck is loose. Comes back. Lars picks it up. Sends it. Nice pass over to Jacob. Jacob sends one in. Glove saved by their goalie, who holds on, and then Fisher gets dumped right in front of the net. Face off the far side to the goalie's right. Fisher wins that one back. Jackson tries to come in. James chips it up. Picked up by Smitty. Smitty sends one right into the goalie's glove. And then Fisher comes in. And then 4 guys surround him and try to knock him out of there. 6:57 remaining in the second period. We'll see if we do ice. Yesterday we did once. Not the other time. Blue Army gets it. They leave it for a D, who backhands it back down to his other D. Big number 3, so all the D on their team are pretty large, as you can imagine, coming from Minnesota. Puck's dropped, picked up by James, goes behind our net. Up off the glass. Ryan is, no, Fisher goes back to the corner, gets punched down. Bjorn comes through. Bjorn sends one in front of the net, bouncing puck, loose puck. Still, we can't quite get a stick on it to send it towards the net. TJ and Bjorn are on defense. Fisher, Jack, and Kane. TJ off to the races, gets across the blue line. Goes in, shot, stick saved by their goalie. Colt picks it up. He gets crunched up in the boards, but he still has the puck. He drops it down behind the net. Kane comes in to try to pick it up, but it comes to the near side boards. They get it up and out. Bjorn holds it at the blue line, circles around, leaves it for Colt. Colt, TJ, cross ice. Back to Colt, comes up out of the zone in neutral ice. Bounce pass by Blue Army. He's got a guy on the far side, shoots one. Nice block by TJ, but that one hurt. That stung, but good job by TJ. They send the puck back around. TJ's having to get up and still skate. Nice, he gets one deflected off the far side of the net again. That was nicely done by TJ. Kane putting pressure on him. They bring it around to the near side. Cut through the middle. Colt picks his pocket. 2-on-2. Kane is with him. Colt circles around. It's got Caden. Shot goes wide of the net. Near side board. Caleb pinches down. Caden covers the point. Puck goes through the crease to the far side boards. Colt is still out there and he's trying to get the puck. Xander steps up. Nicely done. Caden backhands it into the zone and it bounces to the top of the circle. They bring it near side. Riders, let me put that one up. 2-1. Beautiful play, beautiful play. Nice job, boys. Ryan, puck goes back to Blue Army D. Go D to D to D. And then up the wing. James puts some heavy pressure on him, but they sling it back down. Lars grabs it, goes far side boards. Blue Army comes up, shot! Let's not have them respond within 5 seconds this time. Puck goes up and into the netting and comes up, actually, right there. So there's Brian with the cowboy hat, former team member of ours, now playing for... Ooh, shot. Nice save by Phillip. Puck drop. Up and not out. Send it to the far corner. Chase swings it to the middle. Their D pick it up. And then Cole forces a turnover. Nice job. Chase gets it to Landon. Landon can't quite unleash that shot. Oh, nice move by Chase. Chase leaves it down for... Oh, there was a trip on Cole. Blue Army gets it out. So, as I was saying, James looking for a wraparound. He can't quite execute it, but he had good control of the puck. Puck comes up. Chase was holding the blue line. He gets it back to Bjorn. Bjorn goes ahead to Landon, and that goes in for icing. So anyway, this kid right here with the cowboy hat, Brian, was on our team, 2 years ago, I think? And now he plays for Omaha Mastery, the team that we played yesterday. He's from South Dakota. Fisher, face off. Bjorn picks it up. Behind the net to TJ. TJ skating up, bottom of the circle. Gets it up to Smitty. Smitty, he's got Jackson. Jackson pulls it through. Nice job, Jackson. Just loses it last second. Blue Army off to the races. Smitty picks it up, loses it. Top of the circle by Blue Army. Shot. Backhanded up and out. Back to their point. Another shot goes wide. Jackson hustles over to the boards to get it and then takes a frickin' hard check. But he bounces right up. No call. Jackson's looking to hit somebody after that one. And offside, it looks like, yes. So we're down to 2 minutes even. Riders up by 1. Goals by Landon, the first one, and then Lincoln. So we got Kane right here, number 3. Kane Mandel. Caleb and Xander on defense. Xander goes over. Jack gets it ahead to Kane. Almost. Oh, nice job, Jack. Good job. They get it into our zone. Caleb tries to get it. Centering pass, doesn't make it through. Goes back to their D. Shot up and above the glass. Backhands it to the near corner. At the hash marks. Get it up. Kane sweeps it ahead. They keep it alive. Kane has it. Leaves it for Colt. Colt into the zone. Colt, shoot it, shoot it, shoot it. Oh! Great setup. Oh my gosh. Jack was there, but he was just, the puck just went a little wide of the net. Man, that was a thing of beauty. 1:17 left in the period. Colt grabs it. Nice job taking it away, Colt. Yeah, baby. Let's go. Keep it up, boys. 1:08 left in the period. Kane takes a big hit high from this kid. Threw his hands way up. They get it out into our zone. Cut to the middle. Jack slams it over to the far side. Uh-oh. Kid breaks a stick. Drive! Blow the whistle. That's a penalty. He had a broken stick in his hand for a long time. Ryan grabs it, sends it in, and Kane bangs with the kid who is holding onto his stick who no longer has it. Caden out there. Oh, shoot. You've got to. Are you kidding me? They hit the player, and the ref actually went into our box. I have never seen that before. He gets a standing O from the crowd. Oh my word. Who hit him? That sent him literally into our box. 30.9 seconds left in the second period. Riders up by 1. Face off right in front of our bench. Ryan, Lincoln, Caden. Lincoln putting pressure on Ryan. Putting some good pressure. Ryan gets it to Lincoln. Lincoln's battling. Ryan comes away with it. Short angle shot. Goalie doesn't cover it. Oh, right in front of the net. Caden can't quite connect with that. 11 seconds. That's a bouncing puck right in front of our net. Over to the side. James around up to Lars. Lars at the buzzer. So, Riders up by 1. Going into the third, and it looks like we will be heading off for some ice. Yes, the ref has his helmet down on the goal. All the kids are heading to the locker room. So I'm going to leave it on here, and so join me back in about 10 minutes. You'll hear my creaky voice when it's time to start paying attention again. So thanks for watching. Goals by Landon on a power play. Second goal by Lincoln on good movement. Blue Army responded about 5 seconds after our first goal to knot it up, and then we went ahead by 1. So that's where we sit coming into the third. So thanks for watching. An exciting game here out of Chicago. Okay, welcome back. Welcome back. Time to wake up, everybody. Get ready for period number 3. Riders up 2-1. Actually, change the scoreboard so it's real now. It's the 3rd period, not still the 1st. So, still getting used to that clock. It's a little bit clumsy and a little bit hard. My main focus here is talking and trying to zoom. And I know the netting causes a real pain to watch this thing, but it's the best we can do. And they put white netting at the end and black netting here in front of us, which in my opinion, is more obtrusive. Than white netting. So, let's go, boys, let's go. Riddick is still over there on the bench. He's not playing. He's holding down the penalty box. He's got a bruised foot. Took a shot in practice and has a tough time putting a lot of pressure on it, especially for the kind of pressure these guys are doing. So some last minute instructions from Coach Eric, in addition to what happened in the locker room. So who do we have? Jacob, Xander, Caleb. Xander and Caleb on defense. Jacob, Fisher at center, and Jackson on that right wing over there, number 2. So everybody's doing a great job hustling. Fisher's looking to make his way to the dot. Puck comes back, one back by Fisher. Xander up to Caleb. Caleb over to Jackson. Jackson sends it in. Jacob has to wait to let the puck get into the zone. They backhanded the far corner. Jackson comes in and bangs. Oh, puck is loose at the top of the circle. They backhand it out to the near side boards. It gets swatted around the far side. Jackson, nice job putting a body on the kid. Jacob puts it into the zone, but it comes right back out. Blue Army gains our zone. Centering pass gets distracted. It gets interrupted. Centering pass doesn't get, it gets fanned on in front of our net. They don't get a quality shot. Jackson sends it up the boards. Fisher chases it, but the puck just dribbles across the blue line. They backhand it to the near side. Kid mishandles that one. And they send it up, and did that go out of play? I think so. So, face off at center ice. This one is Ryan at center. Caden near side, Lincoln far side. Win back by Ryan, back to Bjorn. Bjorn sends it up to Caden. Caden chips it, doesn't quite make it into the zone. Lincoln chips it ahead. Down to the hash marks there. Blue Army picks it up, goes behind the net. Ryan chases Caden, gets there. Lincoln comes in. They get it out of the zone. Up through neutral ice, go wide side. On Bjorn's shot. Saved by Phillip, batted aside. Lincoln rocks him. TJ's out there now. TJ backhands it up off the glass and comes, but they hold it in. Or was that out? I don't know. I thought he held it in, but they whistle. Oh, hand pass? I'm not sure. I didn't see a hand pass. But the head ref is saying there's going to be a face-off outside of our zone. So, Chase is out there. Colt is out there with, who's on the far side? That's Landon. Landon just lost his stick. Oh, chipped up, not out. There's it out. And they send it back down in. Blue Army clears the zone, picked up by TJ behind our net. He brings it near side boards up to Chase Bueller. Chase, nice touch by Landon over to Colt. Colt up to Landon. Landon looking for number 2, shoots it, saved by their goalie. Comes up to the top of the circle. Chase swings at it. Landon picks it up. TJ sends one. Glove save. Goes out of the glove of the goalie. It was a little bit high. Colt is after the puck. They bring it up and out. Oh, nice job by, that was Bjorn. Stepping up. Blue Army gets into the zone. Goes to the near side. Puck is out of the zone. Chase off to the races. Chase comes in. Moves to the center. Gets sandwiched out of the way. Colt, backhand, can't quite get it in front of the net. Blue Army picks it up at the dot, swings it back behind the net for their defense. And Landon puts some pressure on him. Kid comes around through the crease, up the boards, right to James. James goes far side to Landon. Landon swings it into the zone. Jack Stewart's chasing, putting some speed on, finishing the hit. Blue Army picks it up. Nice hit by, was that Kane? Yeah, Kane, nice job. Chase is over there doing some work. Ryan's out there again going after him. Blue Army into our zone. Forced aside by James. Shot goes wide. Picked up by Jack. Jack pulls it ahead. Nice job pulling it up to Ryan. Ryan across the blue line. He's got Kane. Send it around. Send it around. Shot. Low angle shot. Oh, shoot. Lars. Oh, almost keeps it in, but it just got out of the zone. Lars has to wait for it to clear. He sends it down deep. It goes around to the far side corner. 13:29 left on the official clock. Jack slams it back to Kane. Kane moves it around. Ryan loses an edge right in front of the net. Blue Army out of the zone. Ooh, number 5 is making a move to the dot. Sends one off the post. And they tie it up off the rebound, off the post. I don't know exactly how that happened. Neither do you, because I wasn't exactly on the play. But at 13:10, Blue Army puts another one on the board. We're knotted at 2. Jacob Smith up front with Fisher. Jackson far side. Puck in, picked up by their D. Sent up. Xander's out there with Caleb. Xander brings it up the near boards. Goes far side boards. Right to Jackson. Nice bounce pass. Jackson sends one way up and into the netting. I think he had a defender get a stick on that one and it just went out of play. Fisher at center again. Puck goes back, picked up by Blue Army D. They send it up to the near side boards. Jacob grabs it at the top of the circle. Xander pokes at it. Xander keeps it alive. It comes out of the zone. Oh, Jacob bangs hard with the kid. Jackson sends it into the zone. Jacob goes after it. Kid fakes around the other way. Chips it up right to his center. Their center comes across the ice. Xander picks a pocket, nicely done, and then pokes it up ahead to Jackson. Jackson wheels up to the near boards, loses it, and their D take it, send it hard up the boards, right into the ref, right to Caleb. Caleb, turns that one over, but then goes back and recovers. Nicely done. Sends it up out of the zone. Jackson moves it ahead to Caden. Caden jetting down to the end boards, and it's just offside, or icing, sorry. So we've got TJ Bjorn out there on defense, Caden, Ryan Lincoln up front. 12:01 left in the third period. Score is 2-2. Lincoln bangs it to the boards, picked up by Blue Army, chipped out by TJ, nicely done, gets a stick on it and sends it out to the neutral ice. Trudgeon goes hard after it. They send it around, goes over to the far boards, and then they swing it up. Picked up by Bjorn at the red line. He comes cross ice to Ryan. Ryan. Oh, Ryan's there. Lincoln was cutting down. Ryan still has it. Hash marks. Sends it to Lincoln. Lincoln circles around. Back over to Caden. Caden moves it to Lincoln, but doesn't quite connect. Good play Good thought by the boys. Blue Army gets it into our zone. Kid drives wide. And TJ rides his guy down into the end boards. And Bjorn rides his kid into the post. And then TJ goes ahead and throws some. Both of them go. At least that one's going. TJ looks like he's going too. Kid's still jawing at TJ. All right, 81, I'd watch it. Or 91, I guess. 91. Still going to be 5-on-5 as they reset the net. .19 left in the third. 2-2 is the score. Puck drop, comes back to their D. Shoots one. Glove save by Phillip. Holds on for a whistle. James grabs it. Same line out there. Ryan goes in. Lincoln's going with him. Ryan moves to the center. Oh, through the crease. Lincoln couldn't quite get that one. Picked up by their D. Off to the races. Nice job by Lars. Caden putting some good pressure on him. Puck comes out. Ryan has it at the red line. Ryan moves across the blue line into the offensive zone. Makes a move. Centering pass gets interrupted. Caden is there. Oh, just goes beyond James's hand. Lars grabs it, sends it to Caden. Caden backhands it into the zone. Ryan chases to the far corner. Putting pressure on him. Lincoln tries to get him. They get it out. James picks up the puck. Lincoln backhands it down into the zone. Ryan and Lincoln head off for a change. Chase is out there. Colt comes out. And Landon just overshot that one. Xander back there doing defense. Puck is loose. Nice two saves by Phillip. Picked up by Xander. Xander hard up off the glass. Hopefully that'll hit the net, which it won't, so that'll be icing. 10:02. Face off on the far side. Xander, Caleb, looks like Landon, Chase, and Colt. Puck is loose in front. Chase has it. Landon's going with him. Chase leaves it for Colt. Colt sends one through just behind Chase. We keep it in the zone, but Landon has to clear. They go wide side. Picked up by Caleb. Kid shoots it, misses the net, comes to the near boards. Another shot off of Phillip's shoulder over to the far boards. Chipped ahead by Landon, but picked up by their D. Sent back into their zone. Xander has it. Far side dot. Right. Oh, just right over Chase's stick. Landon picks it up. Landon cuts, leaves it for Chase. Chase shoots one. Blockered aside by their goalie. And it goes all the way down into our end for an icing at 9:05 left. Ryan at center, Jack left, Kane right. Blue Army picks it up into the zone, sends it deep around to the far corner. Ryan grabs it across the blue line, wide pass to Jack. Jack across the red, across the blue, gets rubbed off. Ryan hacks at it, pulls it through, can't quite get it in front of the net. Kid circles away from pressure. Kane pressures him again, but he skates up. through neutral ice. Puck is backhanded around to James, is out there on defense. James goes to Jack. Jack backhands it up, wide side over to, who's over there? Ryan. Oh, shot through Phillips' glove into the near corner. Up, not out. Goes back down to that near corner. James gets there. Leaves it for Bjorn. Bjorn picks it up, across the hash marks, across the blue line. Gets into the zone. Near side hash marks behind the net. Sends one, tries to get a short angle off the back of the goalie probably. Nice play by, who was that? Smitty. They send one real far into this near corner. Picked up by Ryan. Ryan skating across the dot. Sends it ahead to Jacob. Jacob shoots one, sticked aside by their goalie to the near boards. Jacob picks up his own rebound, sends it through. Oh, beautiful pass to Jackson. Jackson to Fisher. Fisher can't quite pull it around the front of the net for a shot, and their winger picks it up and goes down in front of our bench. 7:16 left in the third period. Score is tied at 2. Jacob comes up, picks it up at the dot, tries to backhand it up, and we do get it out. Fisher gets it. Nice pass to Jacob. Jacob looking for Jackson. Jackson was there, but they glove it down and skate it out of the zone through neutral ice into our zone. Kid leaves it. Kid circles around, tries to tuck it through, and tuck it through he does. I think that just went on the far side under Phillips' stick. Blue Army up by 1. Three to 2. Caden, Ryan, Lincoln. Win by Ryan. Back to our D. James has it. James up the boards to Trudge. Trudge touches it into the zone, but he didn't touch it, so that'll be icing. Lincoln was going hard after it. These guys have not a heck of a lot of players. If you see, line and a half on 2.5 lines on D, and 2.5 on offense as well. Puck drop, loose, picked up by Blue Army. Swung out to the far side. Shot goes through. Caleb sends it hard, and that's going to be icing again. Trudgeon goes hard after it. Stretching his legs. Face off to Phillips' right. Ryan takes it, wins it back. Caleb backhands it around to James. James, near corner. Swings it up and not out. They take it at the dot. Shot. Nice save by Phillip. His Phillips helmet's off. I don't know how that came off, but the kids shot it before they blew the whistle. Lannon's out there. Colt, Chase, TJ, Bjorn. Okay, here we go. Shot, saved by Phillip. Quick win off their face-off. Quick shot. 3-2 Blue Army. Back to their point near side. He shovels it back. Chase finishes a nice check. Bjorn pokes it ahead. Lannon swings at it. Tries to get it out, and someone does. I think Bjorn does. Oh, there we go. Oh, that D had a good play. Back to Colt. Colt, one time to Bjorn. Bjorn sends it in. Chase has it at the hash marks. Tries to scoot through. Work in the near corner. Puck comes out. Blue Army into our zone. Nice job by TJ to pull that one down. TJ sends it hard right to the center. Center ice picked up by Blue Army. Backhanded back to TJ. TJ cross ice to Bjorn. Bjorn sends it up. Hits Chase. Chase frickin' walks into that one. That was a frickin' hard hit, and he's slow to get up. That was kind of a suicide pass. Man, that one hurt. He's up. That was no fun for sure. Tough kid. Jack Stewart, Brian, Kane up front. Lars and James on defense. 5:21 remain in the third. Scores 3-2, Blue Army. James brings it up. Jack gets after it. They chip it out of the zone. James goes back to Lars. Lars sends it across to Kane. Kane across the red line, chips it into the zone. Jack Stewart chases. Ryan gets over there at the hash mark. Puck just drops under his stick. Jack picks it up. Jack looking to try to get it in front of the net, but they send it to the near boards, up and out. Puck behind the net. Ryan slashes at him, causes a turnover. They go far side in front of their bench, and then they flick it down to the near side corner. Picked up by James. James has some time. He hits Ryan. Ryan touches it ahead to the blue line, but they send it back up to neutral ice and into our zone. Kids looking to get a trailer. Top of the circle, at the dot. Nice save by Phillip. They send it up to the point. Shot. Deflected wide by somebody. Lars tries to get in there. James comes up to Jack. Looking for a line change here, and we'll get one because we have an icing. Xander, Caleb. Caleb's looking good. Yesterday he was hurting after he got off the ice with some type of groin issue, so he's looking like it's not even affecting him today. 3:52 left in the third period. Shot chipped. Ooh, nice save by Phillip. Man, that was a tip that was probably going in. Xander's out there. Comes up to the point. D to D outside the blue line. Jackson goes hard after it. Picks it up. Nice job. Good hustle. Backhand drop to Smitty. Nobody there though. Kid shoots it. Nice save by Phillip. Beautiful save. Boy, that was a quick release. Lincoln, Caden, Ryan up front, Bjorn, TJ on defense. Puck drop back. Bjorn sends it hard up the boards. Goes over Lincoln's stick. Lincoln chases it. Lincoln gets after him, rubs him up into the boards. Nice job. Caden comes in to help. Ryan's there too. Comes back to the point. TJ, big one-timer. Slap shot. Doesn't get through with a lot of pressure. They skated out of the zone. Into ours. Drop pass, top of the circle. Shot. Nice save by Phillip. Stick. Tipped around the back. Picked up by Blue Army. Dropped for Ryan. Ryan shovels it ahead to himself. TJ tries to get over there. Ryan's working the corner. Kid comes in. Nice job by Bjorn. Good defensive play. Sends it across over to Ryan. Ryan at the hash mark. Takes a hit. Oh, man, that was a nice setup by them. Bjorn pulls it in behind the net. Looking for Caden. Gets kind of disrupted. Caden up to Ryan. Ryan to Lincoln. Lincoln Ryan has to pull around. Over to Bjorn, near side. Bjorn walks across the blue line. Slams it towards the net, and their goalie covers and hangs on. Ryan takes a shot as he goes by the crease. 2 minutes, 7 seconds left in the third period. Riders down by 1. Got 2 minutes to make it up, boys. Let's go. Colt takes the face. Lannon to the left. Chase has it. Chase shoots one. Doesn't get through. Nice shot. Good win. And that shot does get through. Their goalie covers. Nice job. I think that was a shot from Lars on the back end, because Chase shot it. It deflected back to Lars, and Lars shot it and got through to the goalie, but the goalie was there to save it. Chase has it again. Oh, they pick it up. Get it out of their zone. Into ours. Oh my gosh, nice play on the defense by James. Chase pushing it forward. He goes down. Shovels it into the zone anyway. They get it out. One guy goes. Shot. Nice job by Lars to deflect that one wide. Picked up by Kane. Kane backs it. No, that's Colt. Colt to James. James fans on a little bit. Lars picks it up. Resets it behind our net. 1:24 left. James shovels it ahead. Picked up by Chase. Chase at the circle. Shoots one. Just goes wide. Colt grabs it. Sends it to Lannon. Lannon gets rubbed into the boards. They get it out. Big D coming. Tries to make a move around TJ, but TJ does not let him do it. Backhands it around to the other side. Just under 1 minute remaining in the period. Lannon shovels it up, gets out of the zone, back to their D, in front of their bench. They come near side. 43 left. 3-2 Blue Army. Colt grabs it, swats it aside. Lars grabs it, sends it up to Chase. Chase tries to touch it ahead to Lannon. Lannon drops a stick, and it goes back into our zone. 30 seconds remain. Lars battles with the kid, chips it around to TJ. TJ near corner, sends it up ice to Chase, but it gets over his stick and goes for icing. So we're at 21 remaining in the game, unless we tie and force an overtime and 4. Face off. Timeout. Riders. Okay, Caden, Ryan, Lincoln, TJ, Bjorn, and of course Philip. Okay, 21.3. 3-2 Blue Army. Puck swung the other side up to almost to Lincoln. They send it in the zone. 13-12. Bjorn grabs it. Send it. And they get it at the red line. 4, 3, 2, 1. Buzzer. Final score, 3-2 Blue Army. Good battle. Almost held that one off. Good effort by the boys. Never gave up. That was fun to watch. Good luck to the 14s team. 15s team, sorry. Okay. So, 3-2 final score against Blue Army. That's our only game for today, unfortunately. But we'll have one more tomorrow. Time TBD. We'll find out when that'll happen. Not sure. It'll get announced on Crossbar or Facebook. And I don't know if I'll be there to stream it or not, but hopefully so. If not, I'll have somebody step in for me. Maybe just streaming on Facebook if we have somebody step in. So we'll keep you up to date on what's happening there. So final score from Chicago, Blue Army 3, Rough Riders 2. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great rest of your Saturday.
Yeah, 20 seconds. 21 seconds. Hello, that no this. Yeah. So you get in there, it should be. This doesn't go with us.
It's like it does cover.
You have to find more. Oh, I got one over there.